Before we get into today's video, I did want to let you guys know that this video is for educational purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody, everywhere, in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance in hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope you all have had a wonderful week. I hope you guys are all caught up on my videos so you know everything that we're going to be going through today. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. How has your week been? Check in with us down below because I'm going to be reading the comments. Before we go any further, I did want to stop and thank today's sponsor, Scentbird. Scentbird, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. If you have never heard about Scentbird, you are in for a treat. Scentbird is a monthly subscription service where you can get a wide range of different things like perfume, skincare, makeup. My personal favorite is their large collection of designer perfumes. If you are anything like me, I love, love, love smells. I like variety. Oh, but they also have men's colognes as well for my guys out there too. So let me show you what I got this month. The Scentbird perfumes actually come in this little velvety bag, which is super cute. And then the scents, they come in these little aluminum casings and they're super easy to use. They just twist up and down like this. So the first scent we're gonna do is this Pamela Roland. That is so, it's got a powdery scent to me. It's very girly, but it's not too bright. It's more like Sunday brunch after church. That's what that smells like to me. The second scent we're going to be doing is the Sanctuary Vaquata Dolphin. That smells good, but it's not something that I could see myself wearing. That smells like a beach condo. You know the smell? Have you guys ever been to a beach condo? When you walk in, it smells very good, very clean, very beachy. That's what this smells like, but this is not something that I could see myself wearing. But you may like it. And the last one we're going to be talking about today is my personal favorite. I used to have this and I ran out of it. And this is the Marc Jacobs Daisy. There is no smell like that one. It's a very flirty scent. It's not a nighttime scent to me. It smells clean. It smells flirty. It smells like sunshines and daisies and little summer dresses. That's a good one. If you guys want to try Scentbird, you guys just click the link down in the description box. And if you use my code right here, you will save 30% off. Thank you again, Scentbird. So if you guys have not been following the series, make sure you check out the Summer Wells playlist or check the videos down in the description box, you know, video 1 and video 2. This is going to be number 3. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the mother of Summer Wells. You guys know, if you are caught up, and I hope that you are, precious 5-year-old Summer Wells went missing on June 15th of this year, 2021, in broad daylight, around 5:30 p.m., out of her home in a rural area. I repeat, out of her home in a rural area, okay? They live on 11 plus acres, a lot of land. 5:30, broad daylight, family was home, 3 older brothers were home. Her grandmother lives on the property. Her mom was home, but allegedly outside. And somebody came up and took this 5-year-old girl out of her home in broad daylight, which is a story, okay? The video we did last week was talking about the father.
I'd do anything to have her back. If there's any way, if you can find it in your heart to please release her somehow, I don't know how you might do that. I mean, 'cause you're probably scared of going to prison for the rest of your life and everything else, I'm sure. But please find it in your heart, have mercy, and find a way of letting her go and where we can get her.
Summer Wells' mother's name is Candus. Now, Candus, again, she was there with Summer on the day that she went missing.
We really miss her very much. She was the angel of blessing, the love of our life. She's what made our world go around.
In the very beginning, I have felt really bad for Candus because, one, she lost her daughter. I mean, her daughter is gone, whatever happened. We don't know what happened. As of right now, the investigators say they have zero evidence that it was an abduction, okay? Zero evidence. So let's just start for Candus at the beginning. Candus had a rough start to her life. She was actually born with a hole in her heart and a heart defect that was serious enough that they flew her as a newborn baby from the hospital that she was born in all the way to a different state, into the state of Wisconsin. Now, there was speculation to why little baby Candus was born with the hole in her heart, but we won't go there because we don't know for sure. Candus then grew up in Wisconsin, where her mom is from, and at 19 years old, she joined a carnival. While she was working in this carnival, like a carny, she traveled to different states. Now, you guys know if you have a fair, a local fair, you see the people that work for the fair or the carnivals, and they just travel and they go do things together. Now, I don't know specifically what Candus's path was like this, but I do have friends and know people that have lived that lifestyle. And when the carnival is shut down, it's on and popping from there. Most of the time, a lot of the people that are in there, they party. As soon as it's over, they party every night. They have like boyfriends and girlfriends. They have their little dramas, a little carny drama where this one's messing with this one and this one's messing with that one. And it's that whole lifestyle. Well, eventually, Candus met a much older man, and his name was Andrew. Now, she would go on to have 2 children with Andrew. Candus would have a son by Andrew, and she would name him Andrew. And she would have a daughter, and she would name her daughter Candus. Now, we don't know a whole lot about Candus's relationship with this guy, Andrew, who she had 2 kids with. But Candus would later speak out and say that this guy was very controlling and actually made her do certain substances, and that he told her if she did not do these substances, he was going to take her 2 kids from her. So in order to keep her kids, she did the substances. I have opinions about that, but we're not going to talk about them just yet, so let's just keep going. Now, Candus's 2 children would eventually be taken from her, and it is said when they were really young, like her son was only 2 years old and her daughter was 6 months old. So, I mean, these were just babies when they were both removed from her care. And it is said because there was a lot of abuse that was going on. Allegedly, her 2-year-old son was beaten so bad with a baseball bat that he ended up having lifelong disabilities because of it and is having to be taken care of. Okay, so this is a comment that was left by allegedly Candus's oldest daughter, Candus, and I did remove her name that was on Facebook because just for privacy reasons, but she was responding to other people who was talking about why her and her brother got taken from Candus, and she said, I was adopted at 6 months, put back into foster care around the age of 12 along with my brother, same age as bio father. I was told my bio mom was a meth head and abused us as babies. She has a record. Not sure if she has one where she is now, Tennessee, but she has one or a few in Wisconsin for sure. I've never met any other bio siblings besides my bio. I know as much as you guys. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. This is her side of why my brother and I got taken and her records for Wisconsin. So she left that comment, and her, Candus, and Andrew, they're both adults now. And this is allegedly a Facebook DM that Candus sent her daughter Candus. And she said, well, I was with someone that I thought loved me and wanted a family, but I was wrong and I have no excuse, but I was only 19 and he was 42. He was into drugs and I didn't know what they were at the time. So I tried it and didn't like it. And I told him I didn't. And he kept telling me if I didn't do them with him, he would take you and your brother away from me. But he was very controlling person. If I didn't do something right or his way, he berated on me. I tried to leave with y'all, but we live a long way out of town and I could never get out. Then the courts got involved and I was given a choice, either let you guys go to a family or they were going to take you. So I signed you over so you could have a better life and a chance to be better than I was. Now, this is when things start getting a little bit weird. And if y'all have been following this case, you probably know all about this. Candus, whose mother's name is Candus, had a sister named Rose. And in 2009, she went missing. Just poof, disappeared.
August 21st, 2009, Rose Bly left her rural Polk County home to visit a cousin in nearby Cushing, Wisconsin. It was the last time her family ever saw her.
Very hard to deal with.
The sheriff's office interviewed Bly's mother in a short video distributed to followers on social media.
It's not a good feeling. It's just, I wish I knew where she was.
She was allegedly going to a bar from a friend's house that was just a couple minutes up the road, and she disappeared. And since 2009, she has not been found. So now you have Candus, who had a sister that was abducted, taken, missing, whatever, went missing in 2009, has never been found. And now you have Candus's daughter, who has also gone missing, and it's been over 2 months, and she has not been found. And that's very weird. And the odds of that is almost non-existent, but her sister Rose has never been found. Candus would later be in Arkansas when she met Dawn, who is also older than her. So now you have the meeting of Candus Wells and Dawn Wells. And at this point, it seems like Candus has kind of had like a rough life. I mean, it started off rough from the beginning. Candus would then have her first child with Dawn, and then Dawn and her go and move on Dawn's mom's property. Now, Dawn's mom owned the 11 acres that they are living on now, and Dawn's mother was really sick. Dawn's mother had MRSA, and MRSA took over her complete system, and she passed away. Well, when she passed away, she left the property to Dawn, and that is how Dawn and Candus got all of this property, this 11 acres in which they live on to this day. At the time of Dawn's mother's passing, Candus was pregnant with her second son with Dawn. Now they would go on to have another child and then eventually end up with 4 children, 3 boys with Dawn and Candus, and then little Summer. Now, during this time, this has been quite a rocky relationship. I mean, Candus has pressed charges against Dawn for being physical with her. And then after he got out of jail, he went and talked to her. And for whatever reason, whatever he said to her, he convinced her to go and drop the charges. And she did drop the charges and they got back together. Now, there's been a bunch of drama between them, fighting, different guys coming in the picture, and some physical stuff. There has been substance abuse, rumors, and confirmations. And really, in the beginning, I just felt bad for Candus. I mean, to me, she seemed like a woman who had obviously had a rough life, who's probably been in a string of relationships with abusive and controlling men, and she just didn't seem super street smart. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. She just seems a little bit backwoods, you know, country, honky, which ain't nothing wrong with that. You can be street smart, book smart, all that, and be country and honky and all that. I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying that, you know, that just real country, lives out in the, you know, the 11-acre boondocks, and, you know, has everything that she is. And I just felt bad for her because I felt like she was probably being manipulated until I started seeing Candus playing some really strange games. So we know that on the day that Summer went missing, she went to the water hole. She picked up the 15-year-old little boy. That was her friend that she kind of took under her wing as her son. She says,
me and my mother and her were planting flowers. And we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers. And I said, okay, and I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. And I told the boys, I said, watch Summer, I'll be back. And within 2 minutes I came back, and I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone. I don't go on walks around here or runs because I'm scared of the bears and snakes and even the coyotes that are around here. Well, whoever has my daughter, I pray and hope that they have not harmed her and they bring her back to us safe and sound.
she seems to get online or go to the church and play very sweet and innocent, but she has a very different streak to her that seems to be, from what it looks like, I don't know, manipulative and very deceitful. The other night we were all sitting around and it started going wild crazy on social media. And you guys, all the links will be down below as always, that Dawn had been arrested and that there was a phone call that was released that Candus was just crying and upset and they had come and taken him and extradited him. And let's listen to this phone call.
Hello?
Hey, Mary.
Hey, what's going on, Candace?
They just took Donnie away.
Who did?
The police.
They did? How come?
I don't know. They wouldn't tell me the reason why. But they're flying him out to Boston, Massachusetts.
They're flying him off to Boston?
Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh, Candace. They didn't tell you why?
No.
So what they do, they just knocked on the door and came in and cuffed him and took him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Candace. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I wish they would have told you the reason why.
They didn't tell me anything. They just said they had to take him. Because of something that Jeannie said or did.
Oh, really? Wow, Candace, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry, Candace. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, honey. I feel so bad for you. I wish I was there. I wish I could hold you, Candace.
He's never did me or the kids is wrong. Ever. He's always been the greatest father.
Right? Oh my gosh, Candace, I'm so sorry. Gosh. So you don't think that they're just gonna take him for maybe a couple of days and release him?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Well, then,
Whatever Jeannie and her friends did.
you know, I don't know, Candace. I don't know. You know, they might just take him maybe for a couple of hours. Maybe they're just taking him to question him or something. You know what I mean?
Why would they take him all the way to Boston?
What?
But why would they take him all the way to Boston? This is the question, you know?
I don't know. Boston? I don't know. He don't have any ties in Boston that I know of, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, not that I know of. Just, I mean, the only places he's ever been is like
Federal. That's all I know. Federal.
Federal. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Candus. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, well, I know. I have nobody now.
Oh my gosh. I know. When's your mom? Is your mom coming back?
No.
She's not.
Storm the Capitol. That's all I know.
Wow. Wow, that is just crazy, Candus. That is just crazy. Wow. I'm really sorry to hear that, Candus. God. I can't believe that they didn't, I don't know, that they didn't say something to you. You know what I mean? And then, so they said that they were going to take him to Boston. Are you sure they didn't say Utah?
Over the Mexican mafia stuff.
Oh, right. So do you know anything about that?
No, I don't know anything.
Wow. Well, did Donnie ever come into some money that you knew about or anything?
About $80,000. I don't know.
Wow. My goodness. Yeah, that's just really crazy, Cat.
He said, hey, $80,000 over the Mexican mafia. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, Candus. I don't understand what's going on, because if they're going to extradite him to Boston, I just don't know why they would do that, unless... Wow, yeah.
They're gonna kill him.
Huh?
They're gonna kill him. They're gonna hurt him.
The drug cartel, is that what you said? They're gonna kill him, they're gonna hurt him?
Yeah.
Well, if he's messed up in drugs, Candus, that's not your fault, okay? That's not your fault, Candus, okay? And there's not a lot you can do about that, There's not.
That was to Mary. So that was Dawn's stepsister, the one that we saw in the second video. And listen to how upset she sounds. And she's saying different things. Like she even says that the cartel had got him. And Mary was so concerned because even though she knows her brother has done all this stuff that he did in the second video, y'all need to watch it if you haven't, she still loved him. He was her brother. And she was so worried and concerned. And just listen.
Oh, really? Wow, Candus, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry, Candus. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, honey. I feel so bad for you. I wish I was there. I wish I could hold you, Candus.
He's never been me or the kids as long, ever. He's always been the greatest father.
Oh my gosh, Candus, I'm so sorry.
All of that is fake. She lied and did all of that fake crying, the hyperventilating, the freaking out, the sounding like she is devastated and had Mary so upset. But the part that really concerned me is, first of all, how could she lie like that? Like for that crying. I mean, I understand doing a little joke and maybe you're like, oh, go pick up something and then there's something underneath it, but like that extensive amount of time of crying and faking, That's the first thing that's weird to me. Like, how do you just cry on command like that and act so upset? Unless you need to for some reason. They would later, Dawn and her, come out and allegedly say it was just a prank. Your daughter is missing. Your 5-year-old daughter has been missing for 2 months. You have no idea where she's at, allegedly, according to you. Who's got time to make pranks? Who's got time to get online and pretend like any kind of joke to try to stir some stuff up, some online drama when your child is missing? Who could think of anything else other than your child when your child is gone? I know the things that I've been thinking about Summer is, it dang near keeps me up at night, and she's not even my daughter. I know a lot of y'all are completely invested in the well-being of this little girl, and the mother is online with Dawn playing pranks where she's pretending to cry. It makes me wonder if all of the tears were fake from both of them. It makes you wonder. You know what it also makes me wonder is she was more upset in this prank pretending like her husband had went to jail than I've seen her be about her daughter being missing this whole time. I did want to add that different people deal with hard and troubling times in different ways. So just because this all seems very strange doesn't mean she's guilty or Dawn's guilty. It just means that, in my opinion, it's strange, and I thought it was important to note. I also wanted to say that if you listen to the full phone call, it sounds like Dawn is in the background, and it is alleged that he is in the background and that he put Candus up to making this prank phone call. There was some intentions and motives, the reason why they said they did this, but to me, that's really not important. I'm more focused on the amount of crying that was done in a fake way, where the heart and mind and priority seems to be right now. And I also wanted to add that if Dawn could put her up to doing this type of thing, to going that extensive into crying for over 12 minutes and lying and calling it a prank, what else can he put her up to doing? What other lies can he coach her into telling? I don't know, you guys. Y'all let me know. You guys, please keep your eye out for her. Pray for her. This is so sad. This baby girl is gone somewhere. Somebody knows where she's at. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, my loves, please do not forget to like this video. It's a free way that you can help your girl out. And until next time, I love you guys so very much. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Love you guys.